my name is Amaris and this is International Recipes, the place where you learn how to cook a few dishes from two countries. There are so many different gastronomies from around the world, and each one of them depends on the different ingredients of its own region. These ingredients are what make the food of each country so unique and so delicious. Here, we will talk and learn about some dishes from Venezuela and the United States. And of course, I'll teach you how to cook them. But the most important thing is to appreciate the authenticity of each dish and the little part of that country's culture that I'm going to be sharing with you.
Hi guys, welcome to International Recipes. Today we are going to prepare an amazing macaroni and cheese recipe. This dish is one of the most popular in the United States and with a good reason, it's super delicious. First of all, our ingredients are 500 grams of elbow pasta, but you can use any type of sharp pasta you want. 450 grams of shredded cheese. I used 3 types of cheese, Gruyere, cheddar, and Menonita, but you are able to use any kind of yellow cheese you want, even mozzarella. 100 grams of unsalted butter, 100 grams of cream cheese, 100 grams of Parmesan cheese, 15 grams of wheat flour, 1 beaten egg, salt, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, black pepper, milk, water, and vegetable oil. We are going to start by putting water to boil. Then, add 1 tablespoon of salt and a splash of vegetable oil. Once the water is boiling, add the pasta and cook for 10 to 11 minutes. When the pasta is ready, remove from the water and spray cold water to stop the cooking. Put half of the butter and stir until the butter melts. For the cheese sauce, we are going to melt the rest of the butter in a pan and add the wheat flour. Then we add 1 cup of milk. Stir and start adding the cheeses. Make sure you save some for later. Keep stirring until the cheese is melted. Add 1 teaspoon of salt, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, and half teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. Finally, add half of the Parmesan cheese and stir until it's all mixed. Mix 3/4 of the sauce with the pasta and then mix the beaten egg with 50 milliliters of milk, half teaspoon of salt, black pepper, and cayenne pepper, and add it to the pasta. Put it in an oven-safe container. Then, place on the top the rest of the sauce, the shredded cheese you had reserved, along with the rest of the Parmesan cheese. Take a picture and put it in a preheated oven at 250 degrees for 25 minutes. Once it's ready, take another picture and enjoy. Hi guys, welcome again to International Recipes. Today we're going to prepare an amazing dish from Venezuela. One of my favorites actually is called pastel de plátano. It's similar to a lasagna, but instead of pasta we use fried plantain. I know this recipe since I was a little child because my mom used to make it once in a while and my siblings and I used to enjoy it a lot. This recipe is also a little bit difficult because it has a lot of work, but trust me, you're gonna love it. Again, first of all, our ingredients. 10 sweet ripe plantains, 500 grams of beef, 500 grams of pork, salt, pepper, pepper and lemon seasoning, Italian herbs seasoning, 500 grams of shredded cheese, 2 eggs, and vegetable oil. For the tomato sauce, 1 kilograms of tomatoes, 120 grams of onion, 2 cloves of garlic, around 12 grams, and oregano. For the white sauce, 175 grams of cream cheese, 250 grams of cream, 60 grams of onion, and butter to grease the tray. The first thing we need to do is marinate the meat with the pepper and lemon seasoning and let it in the fridge for an hour. Then, peel up and cut the plantains this way in order to cover more space in our oven-proof tray. After that, Put them in hot oil and fry them. You can do both. Cut them and fry them at the same time, but being careful not to burn them. When that part is done, we are going to prepare our tomato sauce. First, put some oil in a pan and saute the onions until they are golden brown and reserve them. After that, add some salt to the tomatoes and put a little bit of oil again to the same pan that you used before and put the tomatoes this way. Leave them for 30 minutes. Add the garlic, cut the tomatoes in half and being very careful not to burn you, peel them off. Once that step is done, put the tomatoes, the garlic, and the onions in the blender. Mix everything and put the sauce back in the pan. Then you're going to add a little bit of salt and smashed oregano. And once the sauce is boiling, it's ready. Now we're going to prepare our meat. We are going to put the beef and the pork in a bowl and mix them. Then put salt and Italian herb seasoning and mix them again. When that's ready, put oil in a pan and start adding the meat. Once it's cooked, add half of the tomato sauce and let it boil for 5 minutes in a very low flame. It is important not let it dry. It's time for the white sauce. Put the cream cheese, the cream, the onion, salt, and pepper in the blender. Then mix everything and put it in a pan and let it cook for 5 minutes, stirring constantly. Now the fun part begins. Everything is ready to make our lasagna. Put butter in the oven-proof tray and then put a tomato sauce layer. Now put a few plantain slices to create another layer. Now put the meat, plantain, cheese, plantain, meat, white sauce, tomato sauce, plantain, cheese, more cheese, more white sauce. And you can put some Parmesan cheese if you want. I love Parmesan cheese. Everyone loves Parmesan cheese. And actually, you can create the layers as you want. This was just a very long example. Now we're going to separate the egg whites from the yolks and beat the egg whites until they are fluffy. Then add the yolks and mix them. Now place the beaten egg in the top of the layers and take the whole thing to a preheated oven at 180 degrees for 20 minutes until the last layer is golden brown. Take it out of the oven and let it rest for a few minutes while you admire your work, and then enjoy. By the way, I had some piggies waiting while I was doing this. They almost picked up a fight with me because it was taking too long. But then they were like this. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you liked my recipe and that little and special part of my life. See you guys later. Bye.
Hi, I am Marlene. Welcome to Food Recipes. There are countries that have incredible gastronomy and are characterized by the main ingredients that they occupy in their country. We can find from the most common foods to the most exotic. In this video we will know some recipes from Colombia and Peru. The gastronomy of the two countries is fantastic, but which one has difference? In Colombia we find cheese arepas, cóctel de camarones, and aborrajados colombianos. In Peru, empanadas rellenas and arroz chaufa peruano. From Colombia we will this one, and from Peru this one. We will prepare a typical Colombian meal. In this video we will make a cheese arepas. The ingredients that we need are 250 grams of white cornmeal, 1 cup of warm water, 1 cup of warm milk, 2 butter spoons, salt to taste, and manchego cheese. Now let's start with the preparation. In a bowl, put the flour, salt, salt to taste,
Hold the milk and water. And mixing. When the dough has a certain consistency, add the butter and mix well until it's a fair and homogeneous mixture. Then let it stand for 4 to 5 minutes. Divide the dough into small balls. Then take one of the balls and flatten them into a disc shape with alternate claps of one hand against the other. A dough well smoothed, one ready always in a circular motion, until the desired thickness is achieved. Reserve on a plate, and the procedure is repeated with the rest of the dough. In a frying pan, heat with oil. Add the arepas and fry over medium heat for approximately 6 to 8 minutes. Let cool, cut in half, and add the manchego cheese. They're ready to enjoy. See you in the next video. Bye! Hello, in the previous video we prepared an international recipe from Colombia. In this video we will prepare from Peru. They have a great diversity of gastronomy, and the recipes are very delicious. Now we will prepare empanadas rellenas. The ingredients are easy to find. Let's start. We need 1 kilo of flour, 1 egg, water, salt, 100 grams of sugar, 500 grams of vegetable shortening, oil, red onion, pepper and cumin, beef, parsley, and chili paste. Process. Mix the flour with the salt, vegetable shortening, sugar, and 1 egg. Add water, knead lightly until you have a homogeneous mixture. Reserve the dough in the refrigerator for 1 hour. It's important to rest the dough so that it's easier to mold. In a frying pan, put a little oil, add the chopped onion, pepper, and cumin, and fry for 5 minutes. Add chili paste, with the meat cut into squares. And fry until soft. When the meat is ready, add the chopped parsley. Integrate and keep refrigerated. Then remove the dough from refrigerator and put flour where we'll prepare empanadas. Roll out the flour and with a mold flatten in a circular shape. Now add the meat filling. Press the edge to ensure the filling and make a border to the empanada and so on with the rest of the dough. Now we will paint empanadas with eggs to make them shine. Put the empanadas in the oven for approximately 30 minutes. Ready to enjoy some delicious Peruvian empanadas.
Hello, my name is Yesenia. Welcome to International Recipes. Well, today I will talk about the gastronomy of the two countries, Canada and France. They are countries with a great variety of food. One of the typical dishes of Canada is the pudding. Ingredients: butter, water, pepper, chicken broth, flour, and potatoes. And on the other hand, France aligot. Aligot ingredients: potatoes, cheese, butter, cream, salt, oil, and pepper. Very delicious. The main ingredient in both dishes are potatoes. It is very interesting to know the gastronomy of the other countries. I hope this video is to your liking. Until next time, bye bye!
Hello everybody, welcome to the continuation of the previous video. Today I will prepare a delicious French dish, aligot. Its ingredients are potatoes, cheese, butter, garlic, cream cheese, salt and pepper. Preparation: first we are going to boil and peel the potatoes. Later we beat the potatoes and add garlic and pepper, butter, cream cheese, and we stir all the ingredients and add the cheese over low heat so that it's diffused with the potato. Ready to taste.
very, very delicious. Hello everyone, my name is Yesenia and today I will prepare poutine, a typical Canadian dish. The ingredients are potatoes, butter, beef broth, pepper optional, salt, cornstarch, mozzarella cheese. First, we peel the potatoes and wash them. Then we cut the potatoes into strips and put the boil for 10 to 15 minutes. Add salt. On the other hand, we put the skid of butter to melt in the pan and add 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. With low heat we mix the ingredients until they form a certain consistency. Finally, we add the beef broth and add stir until having a stick consistency. Finally, we put the potatoes on a plate. And add the sauce we made and add mozzarella cheese and that's it. It's very delicious. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye.
Hey, what's up? This is Marisol and welcome to International Recipes. As you will know, there are many countries around the world. Each one is unique thanks to its different culture and gastronomy. I like everything that has to do with international, and more if it's food. I like to cook, and I chose Korea and Japan because they are countries that I like the most, and I want to visit them in the future. Their culture is interesting and very different from ours. The food's flavor and its preparation are different. Today, I want to show you 2 typical recipes. From Korea, the shinmek, and from Japan, the okonomiyaki. For the shinmek, we'll need 1 kilogram chicken wings, 1/3 wheat flour, 2 teaspoons ginger, 1 egg, salt and pepper to taste, 1/3 cup ketchup, 3 garlic cloves, 1/3 cup sugar, 2 teaspoons apple cider vinegar, 1/4 cup gochujang, and 1/3 cup honey. And for the okonomiyaki, we'll need cabbage, 1 teaspoon benichoga, 1 teaspoon tenkesu, 70 grams of prawns, 100 grams bacon, 1/4 onion, okonomiyaki sauce, Japanese mayonnaise, a handful of katsuobushi, a pinch of nori, a cup of flour, 1/2 cup cold water, and 1 egg. In the next video, we'll learn how to cook chimek and how we can decorate it with chopped green onions and sesame seed. What's up guys, this is Marisol and welcome to International Recipes. How I mentioned in the last video, we're going to learn how to cook the chimek. Join me in the kitchen to learn more about those ingredients. Stir well and then add the chicken and mix well. It's important the dough remain this texture. Now we go throw wet flour. Make sure it covers all the chicken. The Korean secret is double fry, take out 1 minute, and it is fried again. So that's very crunchy. That's why Korean chicken is one of the best. Fry it in a pan with enough oil until golden. After taking out, let's fry again 3 minutes. In another pan, we add a tip of gochujang, a little bit of soy sauces, 2 tipped sugar, and a little bit of water. This is a secret for a perfect sauce. A little bit of beer, olive oil. We leave it at medium temperature. And then add a little bit of honey. It's time to serve. Let's add some sesame seed. And it's done. One thing that goes perfect with chimek, it's beer. Let's try. So crunchy. And how they say in Korea? Ganbae. I hope you like this recipe as much as I did. Hi guys, I'm Marisol and welcome one more time to International Recipes. Today I'm gonna teach you the last recipe. In this video, we'll learn how to cook the okonomiyaki. The okonomiyaki is kinda pizza or burger vegetarian based. What I like about this recipe is that you can use ingredients to your liking, such as chicken, bacon, tuna, or fish. What the Japanese normally use for this recipe is the bonito fish. But here in Mexico, it's not very easy to get. Let's go to the kitchen to know those ingredients. For the okonomiyaki, we'll need 2 cups straight carrots, 2 cups straight cabbage, and 2 cups straight potato, 2 teaspoons soy sauces, a teaspoon of ketchup, a teaspoon of barbecue sauce, and a teaspoon of oyster sauces. And stir. In a bowl, we add 3 cups wet flour, 2 cups chicken soup, 2 eggs, and stir. Soy sauces. Now add the carrot, cabbage, and potato. Stir again. Let's season a few bacon with salt and pepper. In the mix that we made, I add a sliced ham. You can add whatever you want. Put oil in a pan and let it heat. Cover it and leave it there 5 minutes over medium heat. This is optional. I add noodles on it. After flip, we put cheese. The cheese is optional. We cover again and wait other 5 minutes. It's time to put the sauce we had prepared previously. And mayonnaise and farmer's net. And finally, we decorate it with chopped chick. I hope you like this new recipe. See you!